And we're back here on SportsLine on News Channel 5 Plus, talking a lot of Titans tonight. They are through 4 days of training camp, but they are not the only team on the field for fall camp. Vanderbilt opened up fall practice yesterday. The Commodores coming off a 6-7 season last year, but the first bowl appearance in the Derek Mason era in 3 seasons at Vanderbilt. That's something they feel like they can build off. A lot of veterans coming back. They were angry by the way that finished with a 41-17 loss to NC State in the Independence Bowl. They want to prove better than that this year. They feel like they can with veterans. This defense should be stout once again. They do lose Zach Cunningham, but have a lot of pieces back. And you've got Derek Mason in charge over there. He has been brilliant ever since taking over that defense personally a couple of seasons ago. And then on the offensive side of the ball, Trent Sherfield, wide receiver. You've got a few more weapons there than you ever had. You have the all-time leading rusher in Vanderbilt history, Ralph Webb, back in the backfield. Kari Blasingame as well. And Kyle Shermer now quietly entering a 3rd year as your predominant starting quarterback. There's a belief that it is finally his team. There's no more looking over his shoulder, and that he can really blossom this season. And if he does, the belief at Vanderbilt is, hey, nobody's counting on us. Nobody's looking at us in this division, which, by the way, has been down for a while in the SEC East. Maybe they can sneak up and really surprise some people this year. It is there for the taking for them. It's not an easy schedule. It never is in the SEC. But Vanderbilt has an opportunity to make something of this year and make something of Derek Mason's program as they continue to build over there off of West End. Here's Derek Mason yesterday before the doors hit the field for fall camp.
Here we go. Football camp 2017. Excited. Commodores are excited. We get a chance to get back at this. It's not like we ever took any days off. It's been a long time since NC State. So and we get a chance to get back on the grass. This thing is real. We get a chance to get after one another a little bit. I know guys are chomping at the bit. We're taking a different approach this year, just in terms of what we do. Our practice is going to look a little different to start it off. We're going to work a little more red zone. Starting this season, start with the red zone and work our way out. Just trying to get these guys acclimated into playing good football. And winning football starts in the red zone, so that's where we'll be. But it's been a great offseason. I thought this group worked extremely hard, and they put themselves in the right position, which is right now we got a 50-50 chance to go and beat MTSU. And now everything that we do from now until then gives us our best chance for success. And we're excited about that. Every team is working for the same things right now. That's getting better. That's seeing exactly what they have, what's in store for the season. And I couldn't be more excited. And I've got a senior-laden group. This group's ready to go. They understand what's at stake for us. It starts September 2nd, but there's a lot of time between now and then. So what we got to do is be about the everyday work. We got to be about the grind, and I love the grind. So this group is going to reflect my mindset. How I go, they go. How they go, I go. So we're all in this together. We believe in one another, and I'm excited. So with that being said, let's open this thing up.
You going to do red zone early every day, or how often you going to work red zone?
It's just going to start red zone. It's going to start red zone, then work red zone to maroon zone, and then we're going to start working in open spaces as soon as we start to get into equipment, as soon as we start to get past the acclimatization period. So, starting in short areas so we can work on being sharp. So then when we start to get into the field work, we can always go back in the red zone and get that type of work. A lot of times you normally leave that towards the end of camp, but it's so critical, to score points and to keep people out of the end zone. Starting with that lets us learn how to be sharp early, work on situational football extremely early, and that's going to give us our best chance for success.
You can talk about last year with these guys to encourage about how well the season ended, the regular season, how well you guys played. You can motivate them by the fact that they lost the bowl game.
Right.
How are you going to approach talking about last season to this year's team?
Well, as of right now, the only thing we know is that we got ourselves to a bowl game, but we didn't finish the way we want to. And so that taste, is a little sour. for this group. This group understands exactly what we wanted to do and what we didn't get done. We left something on the table, and so that's got to be fuel. It's got to fuel you. You got to know and understand that, and you want to win. You want to win every contest you play, and this group's going to compete every day. They want to win every rep of every drill, and that's where we're at now. We're not just looking to compete; we're looking to win, and so that's got to be the mindset. So if that's the mindset, if winning is the mindset, the lesson coming out of the NC State game will probably take us all the way up until we play MTSU.
You talk about a group of guys that thinks like you. Sort of, how much easier is it to coach a team when you've recruited these guys now? I assume largely because of their personalities and their fit with you. Yes. Yes.
When you look at this group is reflective because we've been together. This first group of guys, or this group now, who are seniors or fourth year and fifth years, and these guys have only played under me. Some of these guys are true seniors, some fifth year, and we just have a bond. We came here, we went through the growing pains of having to grow up in the SEC. They grew up with me as a coach, and they've had to learn what it takes to compete every day in this conference, and we've done it together. So we've grown together. I think we understand this conference. We understand what it brings preseason, all the way through the regular season, and where we're trying to get to. So for us, we're just going to, again, take it day by day. No, go ahead.
Speaking of growing together, how about for you and Andy? How has that relationship progressed, and how much more, comfort, familiarity is there?
It's really good. The math professor, that's my dude. We're the same guy. We both want to put guys in position and to be successful. We worked hard together to make sure that we recruit the right guys. He owns in the offensive side of the ball right now. And those guys love him. They work hard for him. They know the production's going to be there. Schematically, he's going to put them in.